Back here on Jiggy Jag TV, also jiggygagtv.com. Check out rosslong.info. I'm Jigman Fraud. Yes, I've been called that the last couple of days. I've been called a lot worse the last couple of days. But we're here at the Stiefel Theatre, the historic downtown Stiefel Theatre, in the basement, in the bowels of the Stiefel Theatre. And I've got some very talented artists with me. I'm going to get the hell out of the way and let the people with talent talk. So jump in there and introduce yourselves.
Hi, we're the Byrne Sisters from Ithaca, New York.
Now, how the heck did you get here to Salina, Kansas, being from Ithaca, New York?
We're here with Arlo Guthrie on Journey on Tour.
Now tell us about, we talked a little bit about before the interview, I talked with one of you guys about, you guys do like 3 or 4 songs, and then Arlo comes out, yes. And then you become like the Arlettes.
That's right.
Or his version of the Pips.
Right.
Or something.
Right, we like that, the Arlettes. And we're having a blast. It's just a great group of people that we're working with, and everyone gets along, and we have the 2 buses. Arlo's got his bus, the crew's got their bus, and I don't know if I should be looking at you. Or
whatever you want to do.
At you?
I don't care.
Now, what do you prefer?
Whatever. You guys are the stars. You're the talent. I'm just some clown in a Hawaiian shirt. Come on.
You got a nice Hawaiian shirt.
Now, St. Patrick's Day performance. Have you guys ever performed on like different holidays, and how does that compare with the crowds? And
well, there's green beer. Usually.
I don't know if they'll have green beer at the Stiefel Theatre.
I don't
These
think
people
they'll
are
have it
respectable.
here.
Oh, okay. Well, it is our heritage. We are 100% Irish American, and we grew up in a household where they didn't drink any alcohol, which is kind of interesting. Yeah. But in Ireland, St. Patrick's Day is actually a holy day of obligation, and the bars are closed. So, go figure.
That's great.
I know. You wouldn't have known that.
Now, how'd you guys get together as a group?
We were born.
That's it? you just were
That's
born,
how we got together. Yeah, my mom and dad met in the church choir, and he actually joined the choir to meet her because she was cute. So she taught us how to harmonize when we were really little. And my older brothers had a rock and roll band, and we used to, listen to them practicing. So people heard us singing in high school and stuff, and asked us to join their band, and we...
That's cool.
Yeah.
We were actually in North Florida. Jeannie and I were living in North Florida, and this friend of ours offered us each $5 to sing with him at this show at Archie's Sports Center. And I remember in the parking lot...
It's probably a Walmart now.
I don't know what it is, but we were in the parking lot going, we should do this.
This is going to be our
life. We could really do this. And then
we're going to make $5.
And then Annie graduated
I pay them $5 each time we perform.
No, then she graduated.
Keeps
And
them
then
happy.
Then the 3 of us got a band and moved to Ithaca, New York, where we've been residing ever since.
Now, again, for the people that have never seen you guys live before, never seen any videos of you, what is a performance like?
We've been.
Is there fire and pyro involved?
Yeah, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors. No, but we started off, the 3 of us, singing professionally about 1976, I would say. Anyway, but we went through, singing close-knit harmonies, a country folk style. Then we were like pop group. We were on Columbia Records, and then we went back to doing.
So you were well-adjusted Spice Girls.
Yeah, so we were the Spice Girls.
We were Spice Girls before, because there were 5 of us. Actually.
I was Spice.
Really?
2 other sisters joined during the rock and roll phase during our Columbia years, and then they wanted real.
They wanted to get a paycheck
and
every
insurance.
week.
Can you imagine?
Then we went back. So then we went on Rounder Records, and that was we have about 3 or 4 records out with them, probably more.
4.
And then we made a bunch of CDs on our own, and so there's lots of Byrne Sister CDs out there on ByrneSisters.com.
We're lifers.
We're lifers.
We're definitely lifers.
You can claim being together for 35 years.
That's right.
Well,
I'm almost 36.
Oh, okay. So you started
Singing professionally, I guess, 35 years.
Oh
Gosh.
my gosh.
Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have said
We're
that.
comedians too.
Now, what are some of the other acts and people you guys have performed with or in front of? Or
Well, we work a lot with.
Or is the biggest name Arlo Guthrie? That's it.
Huey Lewis in the News back
in the
day.
80s that we were like,
Okay,
opened up
that-
for Huey Lewis
that
and the
brings
Stray
up a-
Cats.
That brings up a great question. I was going to interview Huey Lewis several years ago, and his press person told me that he was kind of an a-hole. Is that
No.
true?
No.
It's not
He's
true.
a sweetheart.
He is.
He needs to fire that
and-
press person.
He does. It
Um,
was probably an excuse.
he went to Cornell University. I think we live in Ithaca, so there's this big reunion happening up in Ithaca, and supposedly he may or may not make it.
He
there.
may show up. So Orleans will be there with all the original members with John Hall now that
Oh,
he's
good
no
Lord.
longer
Yeah,
in
so it's gonna be fun.
Assemblyman. Is that what he was?
He was a
He was
congressman.
a
congressman.
congressman, but he got voted out this last time.
So he's back into rock and roll.
Wow. So you guys have went.
But
just
we
had
travel
time
a lot. We've done a lot of shows. I don't know if you know Jimmy LaFave.
Yeah.
And Eliza Gilkinson and a lot of the Texas group and out of Austin and Oklahoma. So it seems like our music has done actually really well in this part of the country. I mean, we're from the Northeast, but in a way, we've done better out west
Yeah,
than
you've
we've
done
done.
better shows
Oh, we've done
and
our
all-
sales
Yeah.
are better. I mean, we've
Yeah.
done
Yeah.
we sort of are more aligned musically, I think, with a lot of the
Little pockets.
pockets in the west. And
Santa
south.
Cruz,
That's way west.
Arizona.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Wow. So
We're-
Arlo should be opening
We've
up for
been
you at this
around.
point.
Oh, right. Yeah. We are having
Actually,
so much
we have
fun. on
such a
this.
good time
and
on
it's,
this tour.
And it's really fun to not be playing, to actually be able to focus on doing the backups because, we've done that a lot. We've played backup, the three chick backup singers for a lot
The
of different
three chick
artists.
backups.
Well,
Is that a technical term?
it is.
Yeah.
The three chick backup
It
singer.
is. And it's for me, I mean, I love doing our music and I
Yeah.
love singing my songs, but it takes a lot of pressure off to just be able to work on the backup singing and finesse the notes. And plus we're using the new in-ear monitors that we love that. So.
It's not,
These we
what
sing-
is that like? Having to is it cordless? What is the?
It's well, you have
You
your
have a
little pack,
Yeah.
but you can hear everything. Like you can whisper and you can hear it, and so your pitch is better. Plus, you can see your footwear instead of the big
people
monitors
can see our
in
shoes,
front of your feet.
That's the key.
so we can show off our footwear.
Instead of you get all dressed up, and then there's this. You look at the pictures, and there's this big black thing in front of your feet.
That's
your
right.
Boots.
You guys wear boots?
Sometimes, I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought maybe there was like a whole boot,
boot
thing.
thing. There would be if I found them at that Goodwill across the street. I was just looking.
Now, when you guys get done with this Arlo performance tonight, you guys go to Arkansas.
We go to Fayetteville,
And then
Arkansas, then
To
Austin,
and then
where
we
we're
go
gonna
to-
finish our new CD that we've been working
And
on.
our new CD comes out August 13th, and we'll be in Ithaca at one of our favorite gigs, which is the Tacanic Park series. And so
That's
it's
our release party. Yeah.
it's our release party. So
Back home
come on,
then.
to Ithaca.
Now in Ithaca, are you guys like the Beatles? You can't walk down the street without being
Well,
mobbed?
it's a small pond. We're big fish in a small pond in Ithaca.
Isn't it the other way around? Small fish.
In a big pond? No, that's out here in the world.
We were ADD.
Before ADD was cool.
Now, was that their song they were gonna do? Or was
No,
it-
we were
did I
gonna
miss
do-
something? What's going on?
That's just a little spontaneity,
Well, would you guys give us a little sample of what people will be hearing tonight at the Stiefel and on the new record?
We'll do-
I don't know if you'll be
stuff?
hearing this tonight, but they'll
Okay,
hear.
well, that's
Something
fine.
like.
What is the quintessential you?
Oh gosh. See, the problem is that each one of us offers a different thing. We each sing lead, and when we each sing lead, it's
a different flavor.
Sure.
That's
So-
why we could never make it in the big time, because we didn't want to be stuck in one little box where they said, this is what you do. And it's
We're
like,
eclectic.
But does that not give you more than just one sound then?
gives you
Yeah.
more freedom.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. More freedom to
But
develop as an artist and to feel satisfied
Yeah.
in what you're doing.
But we're going to do something now that is something we do.
We do acapella stuff. We're gonna do this acapella.
We
song.
didn't have instruments when we were kids. Okay.
All right,
which
you
one do
guys
wanna
started.
Do Angels Rejoice?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, this we learned off an old Graham Parsons record long ago. So A house, not a home,
And what?
was a picture Satan painted for sweet little sister and me. Our daddy would frown while mother was praying. His heart was so hardened that he would not believe. In anger he'd swear, his voice cold and loud. His Sundays were spent out with the gambling crowd. I'd never seen my daddy inside a house of God, for Satan led his hand down the path of sin he tried. Not long ago, our circle was broken when God called on Mother one night. In a voice sweet and low, her last words were spoken, asking our daddy to raise her children right. The angels rejoiced in heaven last night. I heard my daddy praying, dear God, make it right. He was smiling and singing with tears in his eyes, while Mother with the angels rejoiced last night. While Mother with the angels rejoiced last night.
Fabulous. Fabulous.
Yes.
Arlo, who?
They're going to love you in Austin, I think. They'll love you in Arkansas, too.
We love both those places. I feel like I'm on a 2-month vacation, so.
Well, how can we find you guys on the internet? What's the website? And
Burnsisters.com with both S's, BURNSSISTERS.com, or Facebook, Burn Sisters Band.
do you guys do the Twitter and all that mess?
We don't
No,
Twitter,
but we're Facebookers.
But on
going to.
Facebook,
We are
addicts.
happening on Facebook. Let me tell you
Weird.
that.
We got all these pictures and go, we really look like we got something going on. Take my picture so it looks like I'm happening.
Marie goes, our lives could be falling apart, but on Facebook everything
We're
looks
looking
fantastic.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks
Thank
for doing this.
you.
And yes, unfortunately, you have to see me again. Let's go watch more here on Jiggy Jag TV.
But check out that shirt.